So all I do is I write dv by ds is equal to minus 0.01 v squared. Oh, sorry, no, it's v dv, yeah, sorry, v dv by ds equals 0.01 v cubed. Alright? So from that I get dv by ds is equal to, I'll finish up with this, dv by ds equals minus 0.01 v squared. Now I've got to solve that, and you solve those in the same way, by separating the variables. So I mean that is an absolute standard. You've got to, don't turn to the book and copy it out. Try to do it. Right? You're really on your own now. Okay, you're not fooling me, you're not fooling your parents, you're not fooling the school, you're just fooling yourself. And what you've got to do is to learn at these things. The tendency now, you can start doing questions, but you don't actually learn anything. You've got to do these questions under exam conditions, without referring to anything. So when you come to a thing like that, you've got to do it without looking at any notes or asking anybody. If you get stuck, look at your notes, close the notes, and then do it. But if you're doing things, keep constantly recalling notes, like for instance, if you want here, before you use those equations of acceleration, what you should do is write them down from memory. Then check them, right? Don't just turn to the book saying, oh, yeah, no. You're not learning it. Write it down. Then check them, just to make sure you got it right, because otherwise you're going to waste your time on the next part. Now, I'm going to hit you with a full paper very soon, okay? And if you don't do what I'm telling you to do now, you'll have absolutely no chance, right? You've got the chance now. We've got time to go over these papers, but you are overconfident. I keep telling you this. These questions are bloody tough, and you are not very good. If you work like the clappers, you'll get B's and A's, maybe. But anything less, you're going to finish up with C's and D's. It is no good to me. If I set you 3 A-level questions, it is absolutely no good coming to me with cock and bull stories about whatever. It is an absolute waste of time. You are A-level candidates now, and you've got to work like the clappers to get these grades. It's absolutely ridiculous. Now you're on your last chance. If you come here with no prep done again, I'm going to kick you out. Right? Now I will go over these, but I won't give you the solutions at the moment. I'm sick to death in this school of dragging kids to grades they don't deserve and they don't bloody want by the look of it. It's absolutely ridiculous. I'll put these up on the board eventually, on the wall eventually, so you can see what a few questions should be like. Don't be under any illusions about the difficulty of this mechanics. As I said to you, you are vastly overestimating your ability here. There are about two people. He has the ability to get an A, and he's working like the clappers, and so is he. Okay? He will now and again. He'll probably do quite well in the end, but there's no point in coming and telling me you've looked at things. That's a load of rubbish. Okay? The rest of you are going to struggle. I'm not kidding. Apart from him, he works pretty hard. Okay, but you're going to have to keep working harder. But I've got no quarrel with you. Okay? But the rest of you are unrealistic. Your aspirations are unrealistic. You think you're much better than you are. You're not. The set I had last year was much better. Now let me go over this one here. You must do this conscientiously. It must be done at night. It must be done completely, and you've got to come here in the morning. I've done this morning. When did I do this? 10:30 last night. I finished off. What time did you finish?
About 11:30.
Doing what?
Accounts.
But why didn't you write it out properly? I did this. I didn't have to copy it out. I just wrote it out as I went along. Did it in pencil. If I made a mistake, I rubbed it out.
Well, I think
Now let's just go over these, right? It is very, very important that you adopt a sensible, I'll do this one first because this is the one we did before, adopt a sensible problem-solving technique in all of these. If you do that, you've got some chance. Don't take anything down as I do it.
Whatever happens to energy and enthusiasm, every set I've got at the moment, everyone's like a limp lettuce. I've never seen anything like it. It must be orange juice or something like that. Lead poisoning. It's unbelievable. You've got upper 6D one that's supposed to be good. All they're doing is looking through my notes here, see if they can find a solution to save them doing one A-level question over the weekend. That's absolutely pathetic.